Call me Quirky. Quirky!
Thank you.
Holy crap! What is the guy who's taking the picture standing there naked? That's my picture.
Oh.
There was a short period of time in my life where I was unemployed because I got fired from my job, and I was drinking wine and watching soaps, and I realized that this was not a good combination. You'll enjoy it. It gets better. Today is a sit around and yak day. I think we're just gonna have a bitch session today. Well, sometimes you need to bitch about stuff. And sometimes you don't. Hey guys.
I just realized that I really have a case of bedhead, but you know.
You need a hat? I might be able to
No, I
hide the
don't
hat.
wear a hat.
Hi. Hi everybody. How's it going?
It's always about the hair in the right away.
It's always about the hair.
Because we got the light up here and it's highlighting it.
It's highlighting
like,
the horns that are sticking up on your
yeah,
head.
screw it.
How's everybody doing? Yes, you noticed probably that we forgot to put up thumbnails for this week. It's the royal we. It's me. Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to point fingers, but I never do it.
But you're pointing.
I have it on the calendar.
But she's
Dawn,
pointing.
create thumbnails, and you get notification.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
comes up on your phone.
Yeah.
So I did my part.
Yep. You did a good job. You did a good job.
That's how
How's
it
everybody
works in
doing,
this
kids?
relationship.
It does.
Well,
It's
some of
try.
it.
We try. How's everybody doing? Everybody.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Let's check who's here. Who got the money this time? No money. G got the money. That's how.
You
There's
got
no
the
money,
points.
by the way.
You got all the points that don't matter.
That's right. There's no money. There's no money. No money, G. There's no money. Welcome, honey. How you doing? Hope the week is going good for you so far. Who else is here? Oh my God, Patrick. The man, the myth, the legend. Yes, indeed. Always Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon, right? I'm looking at it going, where's my thumbnails? Oh shit, I forgot them. So I got this one up and then I'll get the other one up after the show. There you go. For sure. But thank you for coming in, everybody. And you know what time it is, even if I don't. There you go. Ethel, welcome, dear. How are you? Ethel's here. Wildflower's here. Brenda is here.
There they is.
There they is. Present and accounted for. Maggie Doodle. Hello, darling. How are you?
Maggie Doodle. Long time no see.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's good to see you.
There's Patrick. No Tuesdays and Thursdays. Exactly. Tuesdays and Thursdays because we're gluttons for punishment, and so are you. And we appreciate that, for sure. News, weather, and sports.
TC.
The man. There he is. Good morning, sir. Hopefully your bathroom is going well.
I don't think this is a punishment watching us.
Okay. Whatever.
You know, I take things literally,
Yeah, I
and
know.
it just.
No. It's okay. It's all right. We're cool. I got more bangs than I want.
Oh, Patrick loved the little clips of the record show.
It's hard because the music is so damn loud.
I have noise canceling headphones. They're
loud.
Bluetooth.
I'm trying to talk to somebody across the table, and they're
And
a
then
soft talker.
if they're a soft talker, it's like what? And I'm trying to read lips and.
Yep. So yeah, that was the thing we did this weekend, and that's why my timing was all off.
I had to wear my noise canceling headphones the whole show,
and she did. People were
because
looking at her weird, but that's okay. She
I
was
don't
happy.
care.
Did it help?
My anxiety didn't go through the roof.
It helped. There you go. That's the way to do it. I did too. Yeah, I know. It's the record show was fun. We did good. That was the thing that happened this weekend.
Money yet, but
I was wondering when that cash box was going to get popped open. We know for sure just by doing what do you want to call it? On the fly math. Did I bring the pickups? No, I left them upstairs. Sorry. Whoops. That's a VC rule. You got to do it. I'll do it Thursday.
well, Thursday is.
And I did a video of
It's
the
bingo.
pickups. I did a video of the pickups.
Yeah, she did do a video of the pickups.
So kind of, yeah.
Do you want me to run up and get them?
Do you want to run up and get them?
Where are they?
They're right by my chair on the floor. Blink, 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 blink. She's going to go do that while I tell you how it went. If you feel the need to go run upstairs.
Well, you know, TC guilted us into it, so.
See how you are? See how you are, TC? So yeah, the record show went really well. We got there. We got up late. I'll admit that. We got up late. I set my alarm for 6 because we were supposed to be there at 7:30. Be there by 7:30. because early paid admission started at 8:30. So you have to get there, get set up, and then everybody walks in and pays to get in. Well, I set mine for 6, not realizing it's 6 p.m. And thusly, Mary woke me up at 7:20 and said, "Dawn, it's 7:20." So we flew out of bed. Mary didn't use a palm tree. No, she did not. She hid behind the table. She hid behind the table. But yeah, she was there. And yeah, I know, right? It's just so we got there. We got unloaded. It took us 3 trips with the cart to get everything in. I didn't film any of that, of course, because we were trying to hump and like crazy to get everything in the building. We had 4 tables this time instead of 3 because there was a couple people canceled. One canceled because of COVID, and the other people canceled because they had a family emergency or something happened. So there were tables available like the night before. The guy sent us a message and said, "Well, I've had 2 people cancel, so there's no empty tables. We'll give you the extra table rate," which wasn't it they said extra table rate, or what did they call it?
Well, he discounts a little bit.
He discounts, but anyway,
tables you get
for $20, we got an extra table. So we took it because we were spread so tight last time. Thank you.
Well, the first time we did the record show last year, we only got 2 tables because we figured that's all we could
The very
afford.
first time we did,
and that was like $75.
and then we got 3 tables.
And then we were like,
This
we're doing that.
This was our 3rd show, right?
4th.
This is our 4th. Okay.
3rd.
No, I thought it was our 3rd
So
because we did fall, spring, fall. Yeah, that's our 3rd.
So then we got 3 tables, and we managed. Well, when the opportunity came up, because I guess there was competing record shows.
There were 2 other record shows, somewhat locally. I will call it within a 100-mile radius or whatever.
Yeah, everything has got dust on it.
I know, right? Drywall dust.
So we're like, okay, for a total of $130, we'll get 4 tables. And now we have to get 4 tables all the time because...
Oh, it was great. We had room for everything and nothing doubled up. You didn't have to stack things on top of other things. You had room to put out display pieces and things. It was great. And it was just a nicer amount of space. So we're definitely doing 4 tables. I was going to say, I can wipe them off if you need to or whatever. All right. So onward. So it was a good show. I know we made our money back plus. Let's call it that.
It was slow.
Drywall dust. I know. There's a lot of drywall dust in our house right now. We had the hallway done and it just went everywhere. Hey, Virginia.
Hi, Virginia.
Welcome, dear.
Yeah, we'll get to the drywall dust event this weekend.
Okay, which link is this? This is which link?
He said that's our link.
Oh, that's our. Oh, thank you. Thank you, dear. Thank you. So yeah, we had we picked these up and there was one artist I was looking for. You got them all, didn't you?
I believe I did. I'm not sure, but
I think you did. So this pickup was yours. You were going to talk to your pickup.
All right. So back when I was in high school, I went to a Christian high school that was like 20 to 30 minutes from my house.
No comics. Nope. None. There were no comics at that show.
No. It's
all
all about music.
It's all music.
It's all about music.
Yep.
Mostly records, but there are CDs.
Cassettes.
We bring like they're music related keychains.
Well,
and
yeah,
things like that.
you guys have seen them. The rugs, the keychains.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
We bring
45 adapters,
picture sleeves. We have 3 photo boxes of picture sleeves that are all alphabetized, and somebody bought a bunch of those. So back to my story.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So once I was 16 and able to drive a car to school instead of taking the bus for an hour,
yes,
I would listen to WLS out of Chicago on AM, and it was able to broadcast across Lake Michigan and get to my car radio. And if I could time it right, I would get to listen to Uncle Lair and Little Tommy's animal stories. And then I would proceed to laugh my butt off because these 2 guys, I mean, it may have a lot to do with the fact that I was 16. Maybe these don't hold up anymore.
You're finding out. You're going to find out.
Find out. So one of the vendors had this.
You can take it out of there so you can see the whole
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Because the price is on it. $5.
So for $5.
Animal Stories from WLS.
And this is volume 2.
So there's a volume 1. Just to bring that to point. Yes, indeed.
So yeah, I thought, what the heck?
So that may be a Weird Album Wednesday too.
Yeah.
You never know. Stay tuned, as they say.
I'm not even gonna
Larry Lujak. Larry Lujak.
I'm not putting it
I
back
think
in
that's
there.
absolutely correct. All right. This was your pickup too.
Yeah. Well, the guy was across the aisle from us.
This is
So-
volume 7, mind you.
I went through
I've
his
had these before.
comedy section. Don had gone through his miscellaneous section, and I went through his comedy section, and I found this, turned around and went, Don, what do you think?
Weird Album. Weird Album Wednesday. Why not? This is Weird Album Wednesday. You even put it in a nice sleeve.
Is there a date on that?
I
I know it's old.
It's old. We can
Because
look it
there's
up.
no zip code. So it's pre-mid 60s.
No zip code. You mean no?
There's no zip code.
Why would they put a zip code on it? Oh, on the New York.
Because
New
there's
York.
an address.
I gotcha,
and there's
gotcha.
no zip code. And the zip code was implemented in the mid 60s.
Hermit Schaefer, radio producer.
So it's 50s or early 60s.
There you go. So that's the other pickup, which is very cool. There you go. They might be swearing on them. Well, that's why we'd put not for children's consumption. All right. And then I went around and found some stuff too. I hit the $2 and $3 bins and the $1 bins.
Because you
People
know
had
there's going
some.
to be those.
I love to dig. I love to make that stuff happen. So I went and I picked up these first ones. These two are sealed. So this one's first. It is I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. Anybody want to try?
Quattro vidas.
There you go, which means 4 somethings. Right? Quattro is 4. And somethings is something. Vidas. I don't know what that is.
TC, like, why would we be concerned with swearing?
Record
Especially
company.
if it's from the 50s or 60s. You know, that was mild swearing
Even the
compared to, like, what slips out of my mouth.
Even the description is in Spanish. So there you go. We're gonna be checking this out.
Printed in the USA, though.
Yeah. All right. And then, of course, you know my love and affinity for compilation albums that are, either K-Tel or Ronco or, in this case, Columbia House.
Because they have their own
Little thing where they
they
did.
sent out mailers, and then you could get the first
Columbia
10
House
free.
That would be the record club. Yes. The
Yeah.
great record
I'm
club.
thinking this might be one of them.
This might be one of them. This was from 1975 at least, because that's what it says on here.
77.
Where does it say 77? Oh,
Right here.
77 at least. Not you, Mary. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. This is Sweet Summer Love. $2 it cost me. It is sealed.
Yeah, but YouTube allows you to say, doesn't it, if it's over 18?
Yeah, you can put that on there. Like, this is not for children. So yeah, Sweet Summer Love. On this one is the theme from A Summer Place by Percy Faith. Let's see. The Doodletown Pipers doing My Special Angel. It might be Sound Alike. Vicky Carr doing Sunshine on My Shoulder. Ray Conniff Singers doing After the Lovin'. This is going to be fun. The Hawaiian Wedding Song by Marty Robbins. These are songs that you
Country
probably
singer.
don't care. Angel of the Morning by Percy Faith and his orchestra.
When you
Lollipop.
can't afford the real artist that did the song,
You get this one.
You get Percy Faith.
Doris Day is on here with Lollipops and Roses.
Hey, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
4 lives.
4
he
lives.
says.
Holy crap. Love.
Quattro vidas.
Thank you. 4 lives. I can't wait to hear the record.
So it's an easy listening
Ray
compilation.
Conniff, of course, and his orchestra doing Love Letters in the Sand and Sealed with a Kiss by Bobby Vinton.
They got other winners.
Oh, the winners here. This will be fun. So this
And
one,
it's sealed, for Pete's sake.
and it's Pete
from the
Pete had
70s.
nothing to do with it. Also, this one's sealed as well. Hi, my name is Dawn, and I have a confession to make. I love acoustic guitar. I can listen to acoustic guitar no matter what. So I picked this up. Soft guitars arranged and conducted by Al Caiola.
Sure.
Why not? $2. It's sealed. And I love me some acoustic guitar. So there you go. On this one, these are like classicals, right? Classical things. They can't take that away from me. or what do I want to say? Classical songs. I mean, old standards is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's not classical music.
Where and When, Skylark, I Can't Get Started, More Than You Know, Imagination, blah, 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 blah. There you go. This one is from 1980. So there you have it. So I'll be playing that one too. Since these are in my collection, they're going up on the Friday thing. Of course, I can never let a Carpenter's album sit in limbo. I have this. I probably have had multiple copies of this. I will play grade it, and I will make sure it's available to somebody. It's fantastic. Oh, okay. Yeah. And Zers. Yeah, I know. Marty Robbins. It's out there. Yeah. So I love all sorts of music. So anyway, we picked up a Carpenter's album for $2 to share it with the rest of the world. And the same guy had this freebie. He handed it to me and said, "Here, it's free." It said free right on it.
Free with purchase.
Free with purchase. This is Brenda Lee doing Merry Christmas. There you go.
And look at the hairstyle, kids.
The hair, yes. The higher the hair, the closer to God.
Her hair is higher than the shape than her whole face.
It is. It's bigger than her whole face. So there you go. This is Brenda Lee's Christmas. The album is in decent condition. The sleeve is in horrible condition because it's popping out on the bottom. But she's doing the Rock Around the Christmas Tree. This time of the year, Jingle Bell Rock, Strawberry Snow. All right. Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Silver Bells, Winter Wonderland, all the classics. All the classics.
So it's a nice Christmas album.
It should be. I will play grade it and let you guys know. It's not in great shape.
I know, and she knows who Marty Robbins is.
I know who Marty Robbins is.
But we're of a certain age.
It's not in great shape. It's definitely seen some wear, but it was free, and you know me. And then last but not least, the one I was looking for, or one of the artists I was looking for, this isn't the album I was looking for, though I'm glad I found it, recently got turned on to Big Mama Thornton. You don't know who that is? Look her up. She is a blues singer from the early days, like the 50s. She did Hound Dog first, and then Elvis did Hound Dog. There you go. Stronger Than Dirt is the album I picked up for $20. And this is Big Mama Thornton right there. She was an amazing singer. So this has Hound Dog on it. It's also got Rolling Stone on it. I can't wait to hear that. Funky Broadway's on here. Plus some
Let's Go Get Stoned.
Let's Go Get Stoned. That Lucky Old Sun, Ball and Chain, Summertime. Yeah. Born Under a Bad Sign. There's some really good stuff on here. And she's hard to find. She's hard to find on vinyl for sure.
You went through almost every booth, didn't you?
I went to every single booth.
Or
better than Yellow Snow. I agree. Strawberry Snow was better than Yellow Snow. I went to every single seller and I said, "Do you have any Big Mama Thornton?" And they're like, "No." And one guy had two of them. And one of them was this one, and the other one was one that didn't have Hound Dog on it. I really wanted her version of Hound Dog, so I picked this one up. Don't be knocking. What style?
Brenda Lee's hairstyle.
Oh, the hairstyle. I see what she's saying.
It took us a good half hour to get it up that high and perfect. Which is why you don't do it anymore, huh?
Yeah, nobody wants to do that. So anyway,
half hour.
I will be playing this
and half a can of hairspray.
This will be going on one of if it clears YouTube copyright, of course. That's always the thing with these. But I would definitely put this up on a Friday play, coming up into a YouTube channel near you. So there you have it. These were our pickups. These were our acquisitions from the sale, but we did pretty good at the sale, so that was cool, for sure. Ethel slapping it there. It was a lot. That's a lot of hair. That's half the fun to look at those record albums. They've got hair a mighty,
especially the religious ones.
Aquanet or whatever they were using at the time. Yep, a lot of Aquanet. I'm sure the ozone layer suffered. I remember
my maternal grandmother going to the hairdresser once a week to get her hair washed.
Okay.
And then styled. And that held for a week. There was a lot of hairspray in that hair.
There was a lot of hairspray in that hair.
And she didn't have like a huge beehive or anything, because we're talking my memories from like the late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah.
So it was more rounded, but yeah, I don't know how she didn't have bedhead.
Oh, they wrapped it up. You wrapped that shit up. You put it in a net. You had like a net you put over your head when you slept. Oh yeah, that's how that shit worked.
Well, it's not like I got up close and personal while she's sleeping.
No, but that's how that worked. You don't have bed head, and especially if you're wearing a helmet to bed, which is basically what you've acquired from all the Aquanet. You don't have to worry.
I know you spent a lot of money on hairspray.
Lots of money on hairspray. Yeah, you're covered. You're it's protected.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't need airbags back then.
Like that hair did not move.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. Nobody. Nope. So yeah, great show. Had a lot of fun. Schlepped everything back into the car. They want you to stay until 3, but it dies way down.
Yeah,
it dies way down.
I think we were out just after 4.
Yeah. So we got home, and then we left stuff in the car overnight, which wasn't a problem. We took in the cash, of course, and the computer and whatever else we had with us that was worth a lot of money. But we left the stuff in the car, and then we unpacked everything on Sunday, which we went then ahead and tried to reorganize the garage, which was a lot of fun. And she worked on all the CDs to make sure, because as you know, if you're selling stuff, people are mauling through your stuff, they're going to knock it out of order. And we're trying to keep stuff in genre order and in alphabetical order to some degree. It don't stay that way.
And when we got there, after we set up, I'm like, I know we're missing CDs.
We were.
Because I have dividers that I made, and
like
I didn't have that category.
Hip hop or whatever,
I'm still missing
country
that.
And whatever. So yeah, we found a few when we went to put stuff back in the garage. Because we were having this remodeling done, we had now room to, because the washer and dryer was out of there and the cabinets were out of there, and we had room to move things around and clean things and move shelves around, because we have shelves on wheels, as you guys should go check that video out when I was making the dollies into movable shelves. Yeah, so I've slid around some stuff. We organized all the 45s that we have yet to play are on one shelf. And all the CDs are stacked up on a dolly, but she had to go through them and make sure they were in order. So she did that, and you did a wonderful job.
I took all that.
And now I can get the bikes in and out, right? The trikes, I can get those in and out. Plus I can get in and out the records and stuff. We're good. And we have a work surface.
For the time being.
I'm very happy about that too. Plus I found some stuff that I had to list this week. I got a bunch of stuff stacked up on my workbench. We're going to list this and we're going to list that. So I got a bunch of stuff out of there. We made room and we did great. So yes, it was a great time. Thank you everybody for asking. There will be a video.
It's the loading and the unloading.
That's the hard
sucky part.
That's what I hated about DJing, was the loading and unloading.
Yeah.
Of all your stuff. It was a pain in the butt, but it's worth it for the day. I wouldn't want to do it every week, but for once a season. So he's doing another show in the spring probably, and it's spring and fall, and we can do that. That's not a problem, especially since we're more organized now.
We're getting there.
So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
3 shows in, we're finally getting there.
We're getting to the point where we can, it's getting easier. Finally, which is good, because we ain't getting
that cart.
Yes,
was a big flipping help.
I picked up a
and we've learned
aluminum
how to
cart.
Go over bumps with it.
Yes, we've learned that too. And stacking properly.
Things fall off.
Yes, well, if we stack them properly, they won't. The wait zone is for the loading and unloading only. Stop. Nope. Yep. There is no stopping in the red zone. Exactly. Well, it's set up funny. It's a back access to a
theater.
It's not really a theater though. It's more of a.
You walk down the hall, it is.
Oh yeah, upstairs it is. But
where we are, excuse me, it's the Upton Hall.
Yeah, so it's more of a convention hall.
Yeah,
I guess you'd call it. And it's sectioned off. So we're in one section of it, but we're in the back section of it. And they have those foldable walls that fold out, so they make it a big ass room if they need to. But ours, it's a good size room anyway, but it's not huge. It's not like,
well, we don't need huge, because this is a small area.
Small
Look who's here.
Oh, no, that's okay, sweetie.
She's on Facebook though.
Laura's on Facebook for some reason, but there she is. Hey, Laura. It's okay, dear. You were missed.
You went and had an adventure, so you're Laura, good.
She was going to help us, but then she ended up going to a game.
Hey, Rachel.
So, Laura, I hope you had a good time, because it was fun, but we handled it without you, sweetie.
We did fine.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, but
Hey, Rachel.
We were able to do it like in 3 or 4 loads in.
Oh, she's working. Sorry. We're not talking to you, whoever you are, strange person. Thank you. She's working. Be very, very quiet. Yeah. It's okay. No worries. But yeah, you were missed, but it's okay. We had a good time. We made it work. It happened. No problem. We got it done. We got it done. We did a little late billing on the auction items from Wednesday. Sorry about that, kids, if you were looking for your billing for that. We had to do that yesterday. But we got it done. Obviously, I'm still running behind because my week is very scheduled. And I screwed up on the thumbnails this week, too. So we'll make it happen.
Yeah, but we were doing stuff Friday night, the last minute stuff Friday night, and we were loading the car. And then Saturday we woke up late, so
Hey,
we were rushed. And by the time we got home,
hello,
we were very tired.
We were very tired.
And then Sunday we were like, we slept in and we didn't go to breakfast and just
worked in the garage,
chilled
and worked in the garage. And it's been warm here. It's been warm and dry. I don't know who in Michigan. Oh, Beaver Dam is bursting at the seams somewhere in Michigan, but not by us because we haven't had any rain. I think it's up north.
What are you talking about?
There's a dam in Michigan that is bursting at the seam because of heavy rainfall.
Well, that's not us.
I know. So I said it's not raining by us. It's very. You're running behind. I know. Well, how does that happen? It happens.
My alarm was set for like 6.
But you shut yours off. I told them my alarm was set for 6, but PM.
Yeah, and I accidentally swiped right instead of swiping left for snooze. And I woke up at 20 after 7, and you can start loading in at 7:30.
I know, right?
So fortunately, we live like 5-10 minutes away, and
we were close enough where it wasn't a big deal. We didn't have to travel like an hour to get there. Patrick, sure, we'll let you know when the next one is. If you want to work it off as an expense somehow, we'd love to have you. No worries, for sure. What? Your hamster now is a cousin of Marilyn. I brought one in auction yesterday. Oh, cool. Cousin in Maryland. Nice to know. I love those. I love that hamster. I've been thinking about getting rid of it, but I'm going to keep him.
All right, let me see if I can.
I love this guy. He's so cute. But he talks a lot. That's all Michigan needs is another dam breach. I know.
There's nothing.
Beaver Dam. No?
Where'd you hear this?
It was on Instagram. Hang on a second. I thought it was in Michigan. Hold on. Let me look it up.
There's one in
Beaver Dam flooding. Yeah. Massive flood behind Beaver Dam. Excuse us while I prove my point. Oh, that's in the winter time. That's a winter one. It's more recent. Flooding, Beaver Dam. 1 month ago. Was that one? 22 hours ago. Beaver Dam removed. Good results. Not that kind of beaver dam. I didn't mean like the beaver dam. I meant that this is yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Not a real. I mean, not a yeah. Anyway,
I got nothing.
All brown. Yours is brown. Oh, I suppose they made them in different colors. Actually, I just noticed his base is a different color than his fur. Little hair.
Because it's a cheaply made hamster.
I don't call him cheap. He's tough. He's sensitive. Damn it. Say the worst thing you can ever say to him. Ready, go.
You're a rodent.
There you go. You're so cute. Just saying. That's why I love him. He's so cute.
So let's talk about drywall dust. And the effects it has on your breathing, your house.
The stuff around your house, your collections, anything you have on display, anything.
So if you ever, God dang it,
your voice, how it affects your voice.
So if you ever need drywall work, let's not. Sorry, Mom. Two Hip Chicks, we talk about this shit all the time. Everything.
We're keeping it real here. We're keeping it real.
So we're close to being done. So our contractor subbed out the drywall work.
Hopefully he's not watching.
Who? The contractor or the other the sub?
The sub. Because I know you're not going to be kind.
I'm going to be gentle.
Okay.
First of all, your drywall contractor should put plastic up.
In doorways and
Not
isolate
that
the space.
Drywall dust is so fine when they sand it that it still
everywhere.
gets
Goes
in, it's what?
It goes
There should have been plastic up. We didn't think about it. Because what we did, because we had the closet taken out of the hallway and walled off, we have that 1960s sandpaper texture on the hallway walls. So the thought process is just mud over all of that to give it a unified look instead of trying to match something from 1962.
Speckling, I guess you call it, or spack. Yeah, it's just a weird look.
And we were like, yeah, we'll pay extra for that. No problem.
Fine, and it gets everywhere. Exactly. It's like volcanic ash, except it's white and it's difficult to remove. Yes.
So he worked over the weekend to get it finally done and get a prime coat on it. And there is drywall dust.
Yep.
I went in the bedroom on either Saturday or Sunday to change into my clothes. And when I opened up the bedroom door, it was a cloud of white dust. And like visibly you could see it. I'm like, this is not good. So it's on every surface. Everything has to be cleaned.
Everything. Think about that, kids.
And the thing is, because it's so fine, you have to kind of vacuum it first, because otherwise all you're doing is creating mud again.
Vacuum, damp cloth, vacuum again, and then vacuum.
This will be our life for the next month.
At least.
Yeah, because it's in everything.
Yep. It is in everything. So yeah, that's going on too.
Yeah, the kitties are pretty much okay. They either hid in the basement or they hid in the bedroom. So I'm sure they inhaled drywall dust, but for the most part, they
only if the kitties weren't in the area of the sanding at the time, but if they sat still long enough, yes.
But see,
yes,
as Patrick and Greg know, unless you're sitting and
quietly
and not making any sudden movements, they will come out of hiding and
say hi,
sniff you, and
look at you funny,
let you pet them. Well, Trevor will look at you funny.
Like, are you a danger? Are you a stranger danger?
So having strange guys in the house, well, even strange women sometimes do.
Trevor tried to eat a chunk of drywall.
Oh, of course she did. She eats plastic off of the garbage bag, so like I wouldn't expect anything.
She's a tortie. She has tortitude and a brain, at least one brain cell, I'm hoping.
So
it floats around in there.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't much we could do to protect the cats. I mean, it just is what it is, because trying to corral them and get them out of the house or get them downstairs or something and lock them down there is next to impossible.
Not happening.
So, yeah, anytime scary men came in the house, they ran away.
Scary men.
Yeah, they're scary.
Scary men. Well, they were loud.
Rubber bands is a cat thing. Chong, one of our former cats.
Love rubber bands.
Oh my God.
Would
he had to get a jar with a lid that he couldn't get off to keep the rubber bands in, because if you left a rubber band anywhere, he was sure to find it.
Yep.
And then he would carry it around proudly. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
So
welcome in, bud.
The deal with Trevor is, if you get a regular garbage bag that has the plastic handles, to pull it tight and
handle
then tie
ties,
it. Handle ties. She doesn't like grocery store plastic bags.
She doesn't really get into those that much.
No. It's the flipping red handles. So you got two fears here. One, that she will digest it, and then it's going to be a $5,000 vet bill because she needs an operation to get this plastic out of her. Or she's going to spit it up, which fortunately for us is mostly what she does.
Yeah.
But yeah, the garbage bag itself, not a big deal.
Johnny just finished uploading crunchy buttery toffee video. Woo! Drop the link, dude. Drop the link. For those of who don't know, Johnny does have a cooking channel. So yeah, drop the link. We're cool with that. Sounds amazing.
So most cats have a quirk.
Or more.
And Chong used to play fetch.
Yes.
He loved his fuzzy balls, especially as you're trying to sleep.
And Baron liked feather boas.
Yeah. Baron was a black cat, and he liked feather boas
And tall grass.
And tall grass.
It was the movement. I think it was all about the movement.
Tabby used to...
Kitty. Was there a Cheech? Oh, yeah, we had a Cheech.
Yeah, they were Fosters.
They were a match set that both had upper respiratory problems, and we had them in a little holding cage. Or not a little holding cage, it was a huge cage.
It was a 2-story holding cage in our kitchen dining area.
So isolate them from the other cats because they had upper respiratory infections.
Yeah.
So they'd sit there and just kind of look.
They look stoned.
So we called them Cheech and Chong.
So when I was working at the bed and breakfast, the owners, I was telling her about, she loves cats, and I was telling her about these 2 kittens that we got, and how they were sitting and looking stoned, and she's like, you should name them Cheech and Chong.
Mm-hmm.
So we did. Cheech got adopted, and he was black, wasn't he?
Yeah,
I remember it. He was a black cat, and he got adopted,
which was weird.
Which they turned around and named him Samson. So whatever.
But Chong stayed with us.
But Chong ended up being a failed foster. So
great kitty, cute cat, lovely cat, wonderful.
These kittens were the snuggliest kittens that we have.
It's probably because they were sick when we
ever had.
Probably because they didn't feel good.
Because then we moved them to the spare bedroom.
Yeah.
Once they got better, we moved them, and Chong would come up to you. He'd get up on the desk, and then he would just get up and lay over your shoulder and purr. And he had the softest fur.
He was just very soft.
But yeah, his fuzzy balls were, well, they were removed. Those fuzzy balls were removed. But the cat toys, fuzzy balls. Let me clarify.
Okay, fuzzy mice, fuzzy balls.
And the best part was when he dunked them in water, and then brought.
And again, we're still talking about cat toys.
Then
drop them on your bed.
Drop them on you in bed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nothing like a soaking wet cat toy to wake you up in the morning.
You'd wake up and there'd be a wet spot on the bed,
and it wasn't from you or anything else. It was just a toy.
It was just a toy. I'm like, thanks.
Yeah, be careful how you talk about cat balls. It's just not a thing.
Who cares?
I know. Well,
I help remove them on those free vet
clinics.
I don't want to
talk about the free vet clinics and the spay and neuter clinics. I don't want to talk about that. You want to just turn off half your audience. That's the way to do it. Talk about neutering
male cats.
Male cats. Go ahead. Talk about it. Yay. The plucking and the
there was ball plucking.
Yeah. What I can't remember what I was doing during that.
You helped.
I was helping. I just wasn't necessarily in the plucking.
No, that was reserved for other people that didn't mind doing that.
I was helping organize and keep the cats straight in the crates. The right cat in the right crate.
The recovery hallway.
The recovery hallway. That was what I was doing.
And making sure, that they're waking up properly and.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That was fun.
Good times. Back in our younger days when we could stand up for that long.
Yeah. It was a long time. It was a full day.
It was a full Saturday.
Full freaking Saturday.
Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah. Intake and out.
I think it was Sundays.
It was definitely a full day.
Because that's when vet offices are not open. So, and they're available.
And they donated their time and the equipment and stuff to do it.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Yeah. So that's our week so far. We forget anything?
Ever order from Wayfair?
No. Should I?
I know that one of the magazines I get,
mouse just went crazy. There we go. Mm-hmm. I haven't.
It might be an advertising thing, but I know that there are designers.
Mm-hmm.
Because I get Country Living magazine, and so there'll be designers, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we got this couch off from Wayfair."
Okay.
That's all I know. I mean, I'm familiar with the website, but I've never personally ordered anything off there.
I haven't either. Good luck. Let me know. Do a review.
I would look. I would just type in Google Wayfair reviews and see what pops up.
That's a good way to do it. I would think. And we've also been fighting a fruit fly invasion.
Yeah, because I didn't take the compost out fast enough.
Infestation. is what I want to call it. Infestation. I tried the apple cider vinegar, Dawn dish soap in a container with
Actually,
cellophane.
just the apple cider vinegar would have been enough.
Yeah, and the cellophane and the pokey holes. And we've gotten a few, but not enough. Not enough.
Yeah, but they're dissipating.
Yeah, they are.
Because now there's no food source.
That's true. A couple of years ago, I had no issues. Hey, there you go. Greg's gotten something from there.
Apple says it's cheapy stuff.
Cheapy stuff.
Are you sure? Because
I don't know.
I've looked at prices before and I'm like, holy crap.
Well, maybe it's not cheapy cost, but cheapy construction.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe that's what she means.
That could be true.
You know, because a lot of times it's like they put a good price on it, but then you're like, it's not really worth that much. So that happens. Midline on what I'm looking at. Oh.
So maybe it's like a TJ Maxx. Online TJ Maxx.
Maybe.
Oh, cheapy construction.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she's talking about. All right. I'd probably do IKEA before I do Wayfair. Usually IKEA is pretty decent.
Not necessarily.
You've gotten cheap, crappy stuff at IKEA?
IKEA is pretty basic.
Well, yeah.
So
I'm a basic kind of gal. I'm just a basic girl. That's just me. I'm very basic. I'm not frou-frou-y. IKEA quality? Question mark. Well, okay, fine. IKEA is, I mean, you get what you pay for, and it's cheap, and you know it's cheap, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I've never had anything bad from IKEA.
No, but if it's not the aesthetic you're looking for.
Rachel got something. Order folding one table and love it from Wayfair. There you go.
I don't know. If it's not the aesthetic you're looking for, then IKEA is not the way to go.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Do I have an aesthetic? Anybody who knows me know I really don't. I don't have.
That's why
I have no taste.
That's why I go with her to pick out like fixtures for the bathroom.
Yeah, I got no taste. I would just go with the cheapest, simplest, easiest thing, because I'm that girl.
Oh, I think Wayfair is better than Temu, like double.
Oh, yeah, I got that. And they deliver? Sweet. Yeah, Temu is definitely cheap shit.
Yeah.
Temu
I don't think Wayfair is, because Wayfair has been around longer than Temu, and I don't think that would have lasted as long if it was really
bought
cheap.
An entertainment center and put it together for this place. Yeah, it's cheap but decent quality. It looks great. Was that from Wayfair or from IKEA?
Nothing beats 1970s Kmart.
You're absolutely right about that.
And their blue light specials.
There's still like one Kmart left or whatever, one or two left, and they're expensive though. It's not the Kmart you remember by any stretch of the imagination. Greg said it was on Wayfair. Okay, so there you get two people who bought stuff from Wayfair, TC, and they were pretty happy with them.
And what you could do is a reverse search on the stuff you're looking for, and see who else might offer something similar to it to do price checks.
Okay, like reverse search. What do you mean, like search?
Yeah,
search the thing.
Reverse image search.
Okay.
And see what else pops up.
There you go. I don't know what Ames is.
Oh, it used to be like a Venture or or Kmart.
Oh, okay.
The old stores before like
the old
Target became a thing.
Back in the day?
Yeah, back in the day. So, these guys are getting old because they know what an Ames is.
Ooh, burn.
Older. You're getting older.
Burn. Way to insult your audience.
Do you have a home resale place there? Like Habitat for Humanity.
We have a Habitat place here. And TC, that's a good point. Do you have a Habitat for Humanity where
yeah, Brenda, I remember theirs too.
What for specific university equipment? Everything I had in mind. Oh, that's why. Good at Zayres. We have a Zayres? Are they even around anymore? Are there Zayres around anymore? Ames isn't anymore. They went Ames went bankrupt.
Let's go back on the way back.
Oh yeah, let's not forget Burlington Coat Factory.
Well, they're newer. They're still around. Okay.
Zayres.
According to Wikipedia, they were a chain of discount stores that operated in the eastern half of the United States. And why do I even know that name? Because I'm not Eastern. From 1956 to 1990.
Okay.
The company's headquarters were in Framingham, Massachusetts.
There you go.
In October of 1988, Zare's parent company, Zare Corp., sold the stores to the competing Ames department stores.
There you are. The more you know.
In June 89, Zare Corp merged with one of its subsidiaries, the TJX Companies.
Is that TJ Maxx?
Parent company of TJ Maxx.
Thank you.
Which still exists today. A number of stores retained the Zare name until 1990, by which time all stores were either closed or converted into Ames store.
And now Ames is nothing. So it's TJ Maxx, kids, basically. It's what you're talking about. You're talking about TJ Maxx. Farmington is Metro West Boston. There you go.
I don't know if I can type.
Oh, Hills? Just like Ames. Long gone. No. Never heard of that either. I had not heard of Hills.
All right.
Here we go. She's still looking it up. I never heard of Hills. Anybody else heard of Hills? I had not heard of Hills. Oh, Ames stores to be working on a comeback. How old is that story?
I don't
TC
know.
remembers Hills. I had one where I lived in Lancaster, Ohio. Great prices. Nah, nothing. Nada. We are out in the sticks. We are in the sticks.
It's...
Oh, there was a Hills in Muskegon, Mom says. It didn't last long. Not a lot lasts in Muskegon.
According to Ames' website, they now plan to open a total of 35 store locations across the United States.
By 2026.
The company goes on to say that June of 2026 is the new scheduled opening date for the first of their new brick and mortar Ames locations.
Okay, so they're coming back. They're making a comeback. That's good to know. Will we see them? Probably not. We're in a very depressed area.
Oh my God, are we ever?
Right. We're getting a new sub shop.
We couldn't even keep
what?
Oh, what the hell was it? Old Navy.
Oh, we couldn't keep an Old Navy.
We couldn't keep an Old Navy. No. Target closed because allegedly the rumor was of shoplifting.
And but Target's closed more than our store, trust me. Hex. Albums for 10 cents. Good quality. I know. Not anymore, baby. It ain't a thing anymore. I wish it was. Now they send them all back to Amazon and just sell them on pallets, I guess. I don't know what they do with cutout records anymore. So my question is this. There's a new sub place. Do you remember what the name of it is? That they're putting up. Mom and I drove by it today and I totally forgot about it. Or forgot the name of it. It's going up with the old
I know we're getting the dreaded
dreaded Chick-fil-A,
which we'll never go to.
It's about a ton of 45.
Okay, there. So let's see here.
Well, thank you, dear. Is that where those came from? X. Yeah, we didn't have them. I had to go to Meijer to get my records and Kmart.
Cutouts don't exist anymore. Labels don't allow them. When you buy it, you're stuck with it.
And thusly, it ends up on Amazon and on some pallet somewhere. Waxy Maxis? I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, it's a... Mom, if you remember the name of the place, put it in the chat, but I can't remember what it was.
Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's, that's it. I've never heard of them. Never had one.
I have heard of them.
But they're going to be opening up right next to the mall entrance, basically. Or not the mall entrance, but the... what do I want to say? Over by the pet food place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in Benton Township.
Yeah. Like right off of M139.
Wait a minute.
Truly. It was a record store? Yeah. No more record stores, man.
Coming soon. Okay, this was from June 19th. Jersey Mike's Italian Sub Shop is coming soon. This will be the first JMs in this part of Michigan. The closest would be Portage, Michigan, or Mishawaka, Indiana.
Never heard of them.
New shop is planning to open near the end of the summer. Well, it's September now, people.
They're working on it.
They will be located at 1963 M139.
Yes, that's exactly where we went by. It's where
at the former Cash, which they didn't spell right, Cash store in front of Fairplain Plaza next to KFC in Benton Township.
I have heard of them, but also was surprised to see them here. Yeah. Store Rewind. Yeah, it's true. Brenda, do that. Because TC is trying to throw together some more record store rewind stuff. And if you got memories of a record store and have some information on them, he would love to see that. Okay, so you're saying that the line is out the door most of the time? It's that good of a place? Really?
Wait a minute. What are you looking at? Okay, Jersey Mike's has a new location. The line is out the door most of the time.
He says it's still summer for a few more days. Yeah, not much.
See, like, we don't eat Jimmy John's. We have a Jimmy John's.
Patrick has heard of Zares. He was on a phone call. How dare they call you during your lunch break? How dare they?
Well, probably because he's not technically on lunch yet.
I used to buy 12-inch maxi singles from Peaches. Oh, Peaches I've heard of.
Peaches.
I have heard of Peaches. Yeah, for sure. I'm saying yes.
So we have
they're good.
A ton of fast food restaurants around here. And I know we've talked about it before, but it's just, we're really limited on restaurants. We're like down to an Applebee's because Chili's closed. Mm-hmm. Applebee's, Papa Vino's, which is a local chain Italian restaurant, if you can tell by the name. What else do we have? And then we have some smaller restaurants.
Well, I mean, it depends on where you go. We have
but we have a lot of fast food restaurants.
We have a Bob Evans.
Yeah.
We have
but they mix up our order. If we order takeout, which is normally what we do, now we have to really check the order because
they never get it right.
They always forget something.
Well, you have to order through the app, and then the app doesn't have a full readout on their little. They get a readout on a receipt slip, and if you type in anything more than what it says, and sometimes even the system has more in there than it should, it cuts it off. So they can't tell you what you're ordering.
What's the point of having them change?
I don't know.
Jersey Mike's is way above Subway. Didn't they just? I mean, like in the last year, hike the $5 sub up, like
$6 sub or something.
No, it was more than that. And then I just
the $5 footlong is no more.
No.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
Probably not.
And then
probably the $7 footlong now.
No, it was. I mean, it was a lot more money.
Like twice the money.
I think so.
Wow. Nobody's sub is that good.
Especially Subway.
Yeah.
And we just stopped going to our local one because
it just no notes. TC and Patrick have a difference of opinion here. Who orders from McD's? Ugh. No. Okay, so there's a few things I'll eat at McDonald's, but not much. And Taco Bell, the same. No. So the $5 footlong, according to Patrick, has been around for a while, but is it still around?
Hasn't.
Oh, hasn't been around for a while. I'm sorry. Right. But how much? 12 to 15 for a footlong?
It ain't worth it.
What? Damn. Dude. All right. $6.99 they say here.
I don't ever trust AI.
You're here to hear voice, kids. Don't trust AI. They got shit for cutting footlongs down to 10 inches.
Oh,
got major backlash for the 12-inch, and then they did raise the price. There you go.
Okay. It says the $5 deal ended in 2014. Okay, so now you know that it's been at least 10 years since we've eaten there. And Subway's footlongs currently range from $8 to $15, though prices vary by location.
Yeah. Patrick's right. He knows. He's meal motivated. He knows these things. Yeah, they got shit for cutting it down. Yeah.
So
I'm not eating there. We don't eat there. We just don't eat there.
We don't eat there.
But we may try the new sub place. I'm all for trying a new place.
I'll try Jersey Mike's after they've been open for a month or two.
I know. That's how she rolls.
Because I think Subway got so much clapback and they started losing money because people were like, screw this, your sub isn't worth $15.
They also had some backlash from their sponsor or the spokesperson having questionable proclivities.
That was so long ago, though.
I know, but still, they got some. That didn't help the stock prices.
They deserved it. They apparently didn't vet that guy very well.
Well, what do you do to vet that? I mean, how do you vet that kind of thing? I mean, really, I feel bad for them.
Give them a psych test.
It's hard to do that up front, really. I mean, you can give them a psych test, but where do you, he's just a person. You're not going to delve into, and besides, back then you couldn't dig into people's browser history and stuff as easily as you can now, right?
Yeah,
it is easier now.
See, I won't eat at Taco Bell because it
cheapo mother. Yeah, potatoes and everything. I know they're just throwing potatoes at everything. Yeah, it didn't help.
Help. Jared.
It didn't help. It did not help.
That's right, because wasn't the deal was it's open.
Hopefully it's someone you know. It's Nate. It's our contractor.
I can hear his voice.
Hopefully it's someone you know.
Well, then if we hear Mom scream. Listen, we don't. I'm trying.
Okay.
We don't get visitors here. I like
until the home invasion, we weren't going to get any visitors,
except for the two gentlemen who wanted to talk to me about the Bible the other day.
Brenda is on it, man. Brenda. Thank you, dear. This one is for you, dear, for calling it out tonight at 7. Brenda's on it. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, TC, for putting that together for us. Yes, tonight is what
volunteer marketing person.
You guys need to be like our publicists. I appreciate this so much. Thank you. Yeah, we're doing it again tonight. Whatnot. Come hang out with us.
I'm assuming they were Christian.
Fake tuna? Like what? It was not tuna. It was dolphin. I mean, what's fake tuna? How do you fake tuna? Who would want fake tuna?
Yeah, I just won't eat there anymore.
Do they have fake tuna?
I'm going to go with Christian TC based on their ethnicity. Two older gentlemen.
Yeah, there's some
with Bibles in their hand. And I was still dressed in my PJs because, I live in my own house. I don't really care and nobody comes to visit. So I can stay in my PJs as long as I want.
I don't answer the door.
So I answer the door that way. I, of course, left a screen between me and them. And I have a little sign up by the door that says no solicitors,
yes,
and then list all the people I don't want knocking on my door.
Did you write in there? I mean, how big of a list is it? I read the no solicitor part. I didn't know there was a whole list. Church of Latter-day Saints, Mormons. Yeah, all of the above.
And we have those people around here, and I don't want them at my house.
Potatoes. Yeah, I know.
So I told them,
I'd rather have rice.
I know about the Bible, and no, I don't want to talk about it.
I prefer not to talk about it.
I wasn't rude, but I wasn't. Because sometimes
Patrick read it. He said it wasn't that long of a list. He's a quick read. He's a quick study. I would going back to potatoes and everything. Thank you. I would rather put rice in everything. I would rather move over to rice. Now I know rice isn't as cheap as potatoes.
It has its place.
I love rice. I'd rather have rice.
Place.
I would rather have rice than potatoes in something. I'm just that girl. Shoot me. I'm just that girl.
Oh, and depending on the religious people at my door.
But we're falling right back into it. Here we go.
Yeah. If they're like Jehovah's Witnesses, I will say not interested because I'm in a same-sex marriage. And they're like, and of course, it's usually like two older ladies, and they're like,
"See in hell." Yeah, okay. No,
deer in the headlights, and they're like, "Okay, thank you."
They can't tell by the freaking rainbow flag hanging in the front of the house under the American flag.
Which is one of the reasons I put it up there.
It's well, the one you got up there now is a peace sign.
Yeah,
but it's a
rainbow colors. Come on, people.
But it's under the American flag, and yeah.
And there's a small rainbow flag tacked to the front of our house.
Too many carbs. I know, right? You got to have the proteins. You can't have the carbs. But I'd rather. I mean, if I had a choice of what still you're going to stuff and cheapen up things with, I'd rather have it be rice. There you go. I agree. My aunt is Jehovah's Witness. She's hilarious.
I'm glad you think she's funny. My neighbor who was is highly paranoid. No longer a member of that church, but still has the belief system.
I know. Greg was totally gobsmacked by that revelation. Thank you. Oh shit! It's 1:00. All right, I'm going to make sign for my door. Attention, this is a door handle. Any advertisement or campaign material left on this charge a fee of $300,000. I will just trying to figure out how you can't. It's like rental of your space.
Well, you basically tell them that I'm self-employed, and if you want to talk to me, then I charge $50 an hour.
Ooh, there you go.
Or $75.
My consulting fee with you will be. There you have it. All right, kids. Tonight, as Brenda
that hour went fast. Like, what the hell?
What the hell? It's right. Tonight we're doing Whatnot. 7:00. Please come hang out with us. We're playing the records so you can hear the music, and we do a giveaway and we do a pylon. So I think we got a good selection for tonight's show. Please come by. Comes election, you can. Yeah, I know. I feel bad for Springfield, Ohio. I really do. Yes, tonight, please hang out with us. We will see you then, and otherwise, we'll see you on Johnny's show Wednesday.
I'm gonna have lunch, and then I'm gonna go fight drywall dust.
I have to go to the post office, and then I've got to go hang out with at Surplus Trading. But I will see you guys tonight for sure.
Thank you all for being here,
and don't forget Thursday is estate sale bingo.
We're always happy to see you. Truly,
we do love you.
Yeah,
have a great week, kids.
Love you.
Bye.
You hip kicks.